morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to George Television. Today happens to be Friday, 13th of August, and currently we are coming to you from Berekum, the Golden City. Currently, we are in the Yadomboache demonstration C, and as you can see today, there is a homecoming that is going on. And it happens to be the 1996 year group who are saying that it's been a long time since they came here or since they left school, and so today they are coming home. They are coming to their alma mater. As you know, demonstration happens to be one school before it got splitted into A, B, and C, and so those individuals who completed before the splitting 1996 year group are here, and it's their day. They are coming home. So stick and stay with George Television. Whatever will happen here, we will let you know in the comfort of your home. The name remains the same, Nana Ansu Kwache. Stay with us.
Worship, you go back to the classrooms, then continue our studies. But today it's very different, and by God's grace too, the weather is clear for us. And the purpose is for us to welcome our 1996 year group year. 25 years down the line, they have deemed it fit. They have gathered themselves, knowing where they began from. They have looked back and they said, what can we do to help our younger ones, our children, our teachers still in the system, for the teaching and learning to go on well? Well, they thought it very wise to make a presentation to the school. That's why this very morning we are gathered here. We are gathered here because of the 1996 year group of demonstration. That then it was demonstration school. Now it's the YB demonstration. So you are most welcome. You are at home. God richly bless you. And we are also ready to receive your presence. Thank you very much.
Hi. Me I also a student into minim me America. But I know the American brofo na ebia brebi be Muhammad na church mu kakra. So they had a life history of Berekum demonstration junior secondary school. Now why you don't watch demonstration see basic school. 1997 for the women na omunim say you can't demonstration school na e ba akope by the demonstration akwemiensa. This year the school was named Berekum Demonstration Junior Secondary School. It was a premier. When we say premier, that means first. And as I said, Ochochoros. Yes. It was a premier demonstration junior secondary school in Berekum and its envelopes. That is covering its surroundings. It was established in the year 1978 by the National Redemption Council stroke Supreme Military Council. So when we hear Supreme, that means the military. Under the leadership of the late General Ignatius Kutu Echampon, the National Redemption Council took over from the late Dr. Kofi Abrefa government, that's a Progress Party, in a military coup d'etat on 30th January 1972. The school registered number and code were BJSS/6 28812, respectively. In the year 1974, a committee was set up under the auspices of the National Redemption Council, that is NRC, to investigate the effects of technical and vocational education on the lives of the Ghanaians, and this paved way for the establishment of demonstration school as a parent school in each district of Ghana. Not Berekum, each district of each district in Ghana. At first, the candidates who passed out from the school were to proceed to senior secondary school from the demonstration junior high school, later called First Numerous Technical and Administrative Setbacks, which perhaps necessitated for the sudden change of name and partition of the school into 3 different schools, namely Yadambuache Demonstration A, B, and C basic schools, respectively, under the supervision of 3 different head teachers in January 2011. Some reasons which perhaps accounted for the immediate partition of the school. Firstly, rapid increase in student population and facial identification. Secondly, sudden fall in the standard of education, especially in 2009 and 2010 academic year. Out of 200 candidates registered for the BEC certificates, only 40%, representing 84 candidates, had admission to senior high school. This massive failure in the history of the school, with huge decline in academic performance, agitated and prompted the municipal education directorate to set up a committee to find out the cause and effects of this catastrophic failure. The committee found it depicted that the massive failure was as a result of indiscipline in the school. Thus, rapid increase in student population in the school, coupled with inability of the administration to curb and instill disciplinary measures. Furthermore, the school was finally partitioned into 3 different schools, and each school was under the supervision of a different headmaster to rekindle the academic excellence and moral decorum the school had trunked over the years. To sum up, unfortunately, the education officers were not adequately brainstormed with the genesis of the establishment of Berekum Demonstration Junior Secondary School.
Program ya and ye Maybe school had 2011, to be precise, January. Now, Metra ha almost close to 8 years. Now, 2013, may attempt say may a similar program, homecoming. Now, I rehearse him say, Edano, I nearly wept. And Jesus wept. I also nearly wept. And they say, near betumbia, na Edano drew yano. Say homecoming, no crime, no way for Frobia Gayam the share. Unfortunately, and to me a muscle. So it gladdens my heart today. Say 96-year group, Motu Anamon say, Muama Martini, Ntikambiaso, Esambeshe, School Yan Monyam. Mr. Klein, Minim Sao should the Ukame. Good near the country, but the headmaster, and then the teacher for Madame Master for Papa say, almost so a kai say. Papa bi be juma na adrum rebi na say binum so be school na mo nyama as say obana odi wan mo nyam betachre na kakra me kan say be ba school ha no na challenge ke sepa o ha infrastructure school na dani nyina ase enti e ba say ye school no ma na ye be ba ha no e bi tu sa na school no ba bia why is around na say here school no e ho eni demonstration na kasa ehoni demonstration no enti atitio ayedeo ehwa na meye adwuma na meka sha nyame mo nyam se ansa na mekọ no nyame hye no ho mo nyam before I left na wo si sa danwe na bibubu kitwa na ewo ha no enti ya pibisu bia na sane abane na adwuma na ne sietia no eduru bia na sese okoju ahome enti 2018 up to December na me wo ha na me de every ha barely close to 3 years na me beduru ha nei me hwe development akoso and I'm poor, nitty true, semi kway, what me about modern, at least a young group would be at me to an among say, in fact, na maniaji papa, and the Yamika say Yamishramo. Na bebre, bunyan bebre, Niamway, Mama was sonte, na almost a million bimbo school, because like Oliver Twist, school yamwa papa, send put to the coso, nan crado afa school afa no ntuma pa frat sania na mo kan na kwasem ni sania master kan no ansana year no a na ebe ba ha no that year na school no record na nye no kwasem pa about 84 representing about 40% out of 200 but ye be so mo no nyame adom successfully 100% ni nya bebre at the point in time ye zone ha ye present to Tamale Manako presented the whole region. School ya ne produce you glad to near Domokoe. And you have modern bia na Sana Macano, meaning say almost at was na Yashon Boss and Ribia, a barrish, no more ye. That's a bit touch ma, no ma bonapati. Master Iroho, na Uncudim Diano, Embra. And the Medamas, the Sana Macano. Edia Mojan Hanei is a very good name. Na mo kancha foforo na oboso amebwa. Said there be a good name no e be koso sa. Na me no be kase ba wi na kakra bi America no said dem wa yenti na America. Mo jajimpa na wisra mo betamase.
Current students and all protocols observed. Thank you so much for showing up this afternoon. We have felt the hospitality. We have felt your presence. Thank you, media, for covering this. So we're here today as all students of Demonstration 1996 group for one purpose. That purpose is to support our old school, our alma mater that trained all of us. So we have a WhatsApp group for the 96 group, and about a year ago, we gathered together, and the idea came that we needed to look back and support our school. So upon consultation with the headmaster of the school and for further discussion, we realized that the most immediate need that we could cater for was the computer lab. And the reason why we chose the computer lab was that some of us, when we were here, we wrote an ICT test without touching a mouse. Yes, and that became a determining factor in what schools we got when our BEC results came. So because of those experiences we didn't have, we decided to come home and support our school. So we are presenting a total of 6 computers today to the computer lab. In addition to the 6 computers, we are presenting an assorted list of books, erasers, pencils, pens, book pouches, and a whole lot that's also found in the computer lab. We've also done some work on the computer lab to be able to ensure that we secure the computers once they're in the lab. So we did some concrete work on the lab. And this is not the first one. I mean, this is not the last one, I should say. This is the first one, but there are many more other things to come. And so we want to use this platform to appeal to our old students. And from the history of the school, as recited by our head teacher, the school dates all the way back to 1978. So all year groups of demonstration school, this is our call. We're inviting you, come back and support your school. Before we do the donation, I want to say 1 or 2 quick things to all those of us gathered here. One thing is for the teachers, because I'm an educator myself. So I work with teachers. I train teachers in the United States of America. I've been a teacher before. I've taught middle school, high school, and at the university level right now in the US. So I'm an educator myself. So based on my experiences, I want to say a few things to the teachers who are here. Now, as teachers, we have this principle in Latin we call in loco parentis. That means, as teachers, when students come into the walls of the school, we are in charge of those students. We take that parental responsibility. So therefore, I want to say a few things that we should not only concentrate on the academics, on the BEC results. That has a place. But I want to appeal to you that you pay more attention to the psychological experiences our students get in these walls. There's something we call the hidden curriculum. That is not taught in the classroom. It's not assessed on the BECE, but it lives with the students for a long time. One example, I learned to ride a bicycle right here on this basketball court. And that's an experience that was not taught in the classroom. I learned it from my friends. Then some of us also think back into who was your favorite teacher? Who was your worst teacher? And I know for a fact some of the teachers are the worst rated teachers on our platform. That's a fact. Because of the experiences we had with them. We remember the good ones, we remember the bad ones. Those experiences were 25 years ago. They will live with us for the rest of our lives. So psychological experiences are really important. And I want the teachers to pay attention to those things. The second one, to students. I know all of you are coming from backgrounds, different backgrounds. And most of us here come from poor homes. My father was a cocoa farmer. My mother went up to middle school, my father up to middle school. So I didn't have any guidance when I was in school. But the fortunate thing is you have us today to look to. We have nurses, we have doctors, we have an engineer here. This man was involved in constructing the Pokwasi interchange that the president inaugurated recently. So you have us to look forward to. No matter where you come from, poor, middle class, rich home, there's a future for you. Just keep focused and stay with your books. Now to the District Director of Education, I know you're here, sir. And what I want to say is that education is supposed to be a local function. And one key thing that happens at school district when schools present problems is lack of funds. So we get to lack of funds and everything comes to a standstill. We don't do anything beyond that because we're waiting for the national headquarters to come and tell us, now there's money, you can do X, Y, Z. I want to appeal to you, our Honorable Director, that work with the schools, with the communities, with the chiefs of the town to make sure that we address the needs of the schools in Berekum district. We can appeal to organizations, to citizens of Berekum, and come up with funds to do things that address the needs instead of waiting for the national headquarters to always come to our need. That's something I want to appeal to you about. So come up with concrete, bold plans, including revenue generation that we can use to uplift the image of Berekum and make sure that we all go places with our education. Thank you.
All protocols observed. I'm quite grateful to be given this opportunity to interact with our fellow students. Some of us are still students though, but we have our kids here and we are very much grateful also to the headmaster. In fact, he's been very much cooperative towards what we are going to do here. Yes, o person can say me call about Fretima can tree. As a brofono ba na baby nti asem ni o basketball court kwa we chire ha. The first time I met through basketball, me bounce be a school must say an opportunity. Ne ma bebre wo ha. School ni obetimi asua. Obe free school ma de bia wunya opportunity no ba bia. Me ka say wo ha French aye. Me de me free in support. Me free in support Methodist primary school in about school must say. In support na me wo no na light ni ho as at that time. Me de bobo ene kanea na esua ade saa me de ba school ma. Enti na TV kura no me hwe bi da. Se me hwe TV a na me budget school fees me papa ho. Na me ba hu say black and white me nya bi ahwe. Enti na me yakurasi ni pa. And so ni nyina mu no mama saa ade na nsete me back na say antweme yankwa achi me bedru school ma no kakra opportunity bia na wo ha bia no me here me hu take advantage me ka say na ye French wa ha French am ye OGS sa no me san ko ye French o university e konya A even though ha ko manya A wa ha o but me konya A o university because of foundation me nya wa ha nti ni American say monyere mo ho kakra mo wo ha no manwen say demonstration in school ketwa Yebray or a doctor US or a PhD our disunium. A disunion yenina mainly free her near call a Susek Sunyane. If you are no call a UCC Cape Coast and I'm a call KUST Okumase me engineering. Me so kakanka krobia mi fle kwasia sebio na kanea kura no disua de ne dia pe dia firi wanim me nkan bona monti ase kanea na disua de na ba ko be na ofi o wo ko fa ya usua de dia pe dia kanea no de ko ba ni nyina mu no yama anhayen yire ho kakanka kra ndi hana wo no yire ho nyame adom yen ye penso 96 record I set to school man no obi antimi ntu ye enye ne yere no no de yetiminya 1111110 oh school must say at the whole half no be see that ye penso na ya ban school enye ayi sama na aka abomo ho free man mu ina ho enso school ma ya na enya say 10 once no na say 10 once ye say bi omo no ade maaye ye call school mu no so no ye call so 10 once no so aba ye call we say me be first for all the 3 years I'm going to say me be first nko a me call university so am modern bobi ese me bobi a no me ire me ho boy ni nyina foundation nya wa ha no besia ye say agrobaji wa atrema eno ane say ye beba bio no mo me enti asem foforo say e ya asem papa say mo results na koyie eno mo ne ahwe na computer no mo ma ne nye ade keke si wo kwa mo mfa so mra so ma mo medama say
nkola ne benya computer knowledge enti ni chicho ne girls na ema yuwa na ewom na ema no me pese munya mu gitumpa munya bibia enti ema ni titro me yo ba ni nti na me kasa ma ema no se mo so mo be komo ani mu yie pa mo nyire mo ho na mo nsua computer na aye de aba no na daachi mo so mo kọ ba bia mo timi ayusu computer de aye bibia wo se mo ye na mo so mo ani mo atimi abanyam enti mesere mo ema no me kasa ma mo se mo nyire mo ho no me da mo
okay you know what's be ye de yan side ni bebe wie no me pese me kase 96 group ye shall say some time back ye nya challenges kakra enti me engina the way ana ye pe no enti just exactly a year ago na ye adwen say besen aba back biom eno na moma ye nyina ye de hu adefefe a ye wo aha enti ye kase obia be kan a story ni de doso but ye shall say no ye teacher back wo ha teacher Lamisi ono de jire mu pa kire ye niema ese se ye nye ofremi alawe mu school amwe je ato ho ahwinsi mu mra na mo be bibi wo ha ntu ade ha ma dwen ya na me de tu ko nanim nti se Lamisi wo ha obesori ama ye hunu na ya bon nsam so ama no because oka ho bi na pressure ode to ya so pa de bia na fo de be wo be hwa na Lamisi aha but oka ho bi na joma de etime bae emofra bi no mo ha and I'm saying this because I also had that experience. You are staying with your stepfathers, your stepmothers, and the rest, step aunties, whatever. But I'm saying that don't let that be a challenge to your education. Uti obi nchen kusukua enhwe adeye ayede yew enkase wunsu ade. Make sure you learn very well to shame all of them. Pass your exam. The only way you can tell them that you are better than anybody is to pass your exam. Sometimes wash the things, finish, burn the candle in the night, and come and learn. Now, university, masters, whatever course you want to do, if you want to become a doctor or whatever. We stepmother now, stepfather now, they all bow down their heads in shame. So the only way you can defeat them is to learn hard. You don't have any excuse again. You cannot insult them. You cannot do anything. So learn hard. Because me, na many step parents in the and it was not easy. Into you don't have any excuse. Oh, na me no, you don't have any excuse. So please. You don't have any excuse. Just learn and pass your exam. The next time I ever have you, na headmaster catch there and say 7 subjects in a year. At least we have about 20 students who are having all the 7-1s and also OPR and your 7-1s. That is what we want to hear. And it's a target we are giving to this school. This is a target we are giving this year, 2021, in August 13th. That yebesi aba biemuno, eno yeba yesu yeba in Gangantuan. Ti yeba na musumo chere se mu ma resource in Gangantuan. So don't give us na we anya de be yeba no. That's at least you have 99% qualifying to continue with their education. We have one of our teachers here. In fact, yeboni dia 96 any other years now, but no one kind and just one go school demonstration. One Gina bad dawo chia and just one go demonstration. Mr. Prepe Babawa Mautomakrati. Mr. Prepe, in fact, and then we have to recognize you and salute you for the discipline you gave us. In fact, Mr. Prepe wa abonti ono. And now kai me more 196 for some kai social club. One join be good. Munya my idea. Into drama na nkwani here wa hano. In fact, mameka bibi nchiremu. Menye bununi mum. But I was expecting saying ka more muye drama no. I was expecting I will hear Bono and but everything was standard, superb English on point. See, now I can say, if I will be I can say demonstration seriously. But what we have seen here today, it has given us hope, which means that we can come back again and do more because we know that we have a lot of potentials here. The whoever wants to be the lawyer, the judge, and everything. We will support you with prayers. You learn. The learning is very important. But we'll support you with prayers. But we know that one day when we are holding our stakes, when we come here again, all these children will be whatever they want to be. And we will give thanks to God. Amen. So, Mr. Prempe, on this note, before we do the presentation, we want to salute you. And on your own behalf and with the other teachers, for the discipline you guys gave us. Because me say open my Bible up to me do one So, but in this is, and you mentioned something that take your lessons very, very seriously. The next time we'll come, we'll give you a target and want to see that target being achieved. Thank you very much. Like
Enti sabre dia ono so be jinamu na wadane e dia ma eye Maxwell Owusu Achian papa yi wono e na ye head teacher e ma yadon boache demonstration si eye Mrs. Ntwapia eye sa enatie eye pen nia boni kind teaching and learning materials eye akadie bebre e na adofo yi akeka monsase a omode abeche school yi o he bon frama e tware ha nyina e ka ho bi sa afei e na woni kusu a wo he na ye bo yo enti prophet setamankran so no e wo ha prophet TV mo dia mayane a omode achede akukudam computer mako elsia ede aba he ode sheba TV a na ye koso abon ka se nia e koso yi demonstration all students na na omoye homecoming enti me no ka say there computers no ana yakona TV so edamo se na yamama kwaba se sabre mu gusua mo he Georgia TV na me no ka say yadom boache demonstration see ankana na Berekum Junior High School na Berekum JHS enne awawade bi akoso ne nyina ne se old student 1996 batch ena nyankopon aka omakoma enne homecoming omode ahye so a achede akese pa na enne omode abedom school bi no kasa yi yenya empanimfo a omode ekuo yanima ye bo apinu mo na ye ne omo atwetwe enkomo enti yensa kan enu ba kon ha ye mo empini no aja ye mo abodin na wa kire odebia ewo ekuo mu ade amaye
your friend Lawrence Lawe Nano, me committee member and a group no mu no ye ne say ye executive for nanti ye committee a ye share group no so nti ye member in the committee.
Yenya la be da wase bebre say algebra no ye kasa. Yen hwe ne say e de na ka makoma mo ye say mo be ka mo ho bom say 1996 ekuma.
I'm say you free school we mu no be 25 years ni. Ache na course ba say ada na ya wie school no da yentimi mma embeboa. Na school no so ntimi ko nani because school na e ba form. Enti yes ana yes okay na nkeka yen ho. Yen hwehwe be obi awo na yentimi emra together. Enti omo ama no ne ti say yen doctor yo wo hai. Ehe na omo Berekum ha ebi mo tam ebi mo akra ne nkro no ba. Ti your form platform na obi ba am so bi obi number. Ehe na yen nyina ba together. Currently we are about on the platform no you 83. Omo outside our money platform because of phone issues is about 15. Until gradually we are heading towards 100. And I had a boy. So yeah, set it up to know ourselves one and also to ensure say yeah bit my baby boy school manatimi akwanim.
And then yeah hu minim say bibia no organization. How difficult and how easy were you able to organize this event?
Yeah, it's not easy, but with the members are more supporting bibia no and na ye hu ne ye hu. Yeah, share that and GTC bia GDUs, but for now no issue no ba say ane dey atudwa say na ye hia we betin dey say about maybe 100 Ghana cedis or more voluntary now dey aba nti na ebinum kura initially na ebinum twetwe omo na ase but in fact getting to the latter part no mu hu the essence of what we want to do, then everybody started coming on board. It was difficult, but we've been able to accomplish it, and that's the most important thing at the moment.
So how do you feel right now? Say muhu say enema na mususu ho emfi na say emreka krani no and come to its accomplishment.
Oh well, it's a fulfillment. Ye nyaya nka betimi aye ne brosa, but at least the etimi aye ya ba aba be hu ne ekoso. Me di kan ka say doctor bako ofra rojiton no ba. And this school ni na nakoma so a say o free airport u buy na corona test ye be yo no krampo ne boy esen and you can see say so mo nyina timi aba it means organization na ye no mo ate ase the ono so ye teacher by profession so mo nyina mo di omo ho ahyem e na ama adwuma di aba so say in fact ye nyina ye ne age enya ne age nti ye be stress nka omo a omo wo fie a omo ma join ye omo ye 96 ene omo nya 96 krampo but other years no omo so omo nka omo hu mom na ye ntimi school ya dan ya ohunu wo hai ye nya ya na nka ebotum so a nka one day ya beba na ya pagya dan nyina si so ya story building na ya be present am school no nti be nya nka school ni nyina other years no momra na ya mfa yen sika mom na ntimi be bo school na nko
ye jam wako as an old student during your tenure na mo ha no, what are some of your fond memories?
Me mom de metimi aka say first pa no ye wo ha no na ye basketball bi wo ha ye call your point ko di agro wo ho and ye wo some participations be debate bi no wo ho so ye wo ha me nim say say o moda so ye a enu nyina na media na me tumi ka o school mu apa ti school mu akra tumi this demonstration ponko nti those me ba ha in fact me hu park no so no ahose gu mi kakra nto what you say nti ni nyina aboa ama sese ye timi akọ anim ti ye da nyame ase
ene la ye bada base ye me ne foforo so nkasa
ye frame Anthony Amankuna me dibre ewo kuonum ye Berekum ha rep ye nipa mienu na ye reps ewo Berekum ha
ye ni Amankuna ye hwe ne say bra na wo school ha na wo dwumode bia anasa na position bia na odi wo ha
na me tumrika na me na me sports prefect na me 200 meters na me bomb me homodin ye me tuko regional ene ayenyina enti mrika de na me bomb me homodin ye
enne homecoming wa be hu suku bra be hu demonstration no hu ne say
actually say the demonstration anya facelift because ye hu adam no e wo ha tama na ye wo ha no na ye wooden structure na floor no kra ye nyantae na ye de abosia na egum na classroom ba ko pe na eye concrete eno na ye 3C enti no ye be hu se adan kakra wo ha na population no se aye dodo enti structures omu hia more structures yɛho old abandoned structure bi a ɛda yakoma so sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛnka yɛn ho mom as old students na nka saa structure yi yɛntumi fa nka nkwadaa no ho na shift system a ɛkɔ so wɔ demonstration now no nka ɛmfiri hɔ na ɔmo ntumi nkɔ one stream na ɔmo atumi monitor nkwadaa no yie na adesua ne adekyerɛ akɔ so.
Sabre yɛgya mo akɔ ɛnɛ dwumadi a mobɛdi yie no ɔka ho asɛm tia wasɛn.
Oh, dwumadi yi ayɛ nkonimdi kɛseɛ ama school no ɛyɛ motivation so ma nkwadaa no ɛfiri sɛ yɛmpo a yɛnya privilege yɛtumi afam all the tons atumi ayɛ successful kakra ɛnya dibre kakra na nnɛ yɛ give back to the community a ɛyɛ motivation sɛ ɔmo so ɔmo nyere ɔmo ho with little resources ɔmo bɛtumi aklame academic ladder no abɛyɛ nipa titiri.
Yɛne ma nkora yɛda wase bebree sɛ ɔne yɛnkasa.
Madam ase bebree.
Commensa.
Sɛsie sɛ yɛhwɛ wɔ hefa na yɛbɛhu.
Me wo Kumasi.
Adwuma bɛ na ɔyɛ because mete sɛ na ɔsɛ wode computer ɛyɛ adwuma paa.
Pacho amene India for bi na yɛ adwuma yɛ import and supply. Nti computer na time bia me de yɛ adwuma.
Ɛnɛ wabɛhu school. Wohu school yi wo ho yɛ wɔ sɛ.
Oh, me hu nkwala no ne still as a school no ɛda so etiase no ma manager pa.
Yɛhwɛ ne sɛ ɛnɛ minim sɛ na you were more particular about the girls a ɔmo ha sɛ woba na ho mmaa no na ɔmo sɛ bi a ɔmo de sua no sɛ na ɛkɔ no wɔne nyɛ ho saa ɛyɛ a wonya ha nkasa na nka wopɛ sɛ woyɛ no.
Ɛnɛ no un sɛ sɛnea na mepɛ sɛ nka nkwala ne girls ne titiri involve wɔ mo ho more ɛwɔ computing no because un sɛ mmaa no yɛnya computer ne yɛde yɛ adwuma saa ne ade na yɛ a ɛkɔ so ma yɛn paa nti na mepɛ sɛ mmaa ne titiri ne involve wɔ mo ho more ɛwɔ computing no na ɔmo nya more knowledge about the computer.
Ɛnɛ mo dwumadie nyinaa no woka ho asɛm sɛ
meka ho asɛm sɛ yɛde nyame ase ne yɛ old mate na 96 for na obiara yɛ contribution a na adwumadie na timi aba so ama ayɛ successful no yɛda obi bia ase ɛna first of all so yɛde nyame ase sɛ waboa yɛn baabi a yɛ free ankrakra free ebi me fra brochire ebi Kumasi Accra baabi bebree nso nyame de yan bedru asundwe mu a yɛtimi ama program no aba so na nyame aboa yɛn ama program na ayɛ successful no yɛde nyame ase yɛda obi bia so yɛ contribution so ase. Nyamishra wo mu nyinaa.
Nyamishra wo nso.
Amen.
Bajojo TV so.
Yes, me nia.
Wo be board yamai.
You're from Dr. Gordon Broby.
Doctor, you hear say 1996 year group ni amoye no started breben na mpempenso ben so na abedu enei.
You fan say e sha say meka bunu sisia. E sha say be afinie. Afinie na yemeti ba ku wo Germany. No send a message so we man start a WhatsApp group bi na WhatsApp group no bebre ho but we ni bedru ho no akoye fiasem akoye say ye ko secondary school ya ko university but ye dwuni ni nyina ho say demonstration experience ni unique no that strong because that time ni nyina ye nkora nti I don't know was some making a special connection bi nti agitum say yebeboa na yabe support that's why if asem ye nyina ye ko school ba bi foforo sinyane quick no but how you feel
when say organization no bra mo boboa doma no na mo be ne a ene yehuni no muhia wa ha bi
unse nipa ho ade ye de na edene na group no so no JSS group unse after JSS no bi anto so because do secondary school want to also because university first degree want to also because masters want to also into to also sir nti say mo ye group bi sa na asase na na edene because say bi hunu bi bu hu abonfia nti na o say na ye di animu no ye mo ni say group na ya aba na enye say bi de bere okuta enye bi sika okuta na mom si hunu ni experience ye nya wo ha no ene ne ya de titiru nti na be ye ade aka ye bom be ye binding force no ma ne boy my say okay asase no nka winchu bi ye asase ba say okay we wo bi we ni bi no yetimi de no ye bre no ase na fe ye de ni sisi ade pese ye ni
enne wo be hu wo formal school wo alma mater homecoming no wo hu school no ora ho usuin ana woneje
a mixture of emotions because mbedru ha no me hu ye say na ha staff common room, headmaster or technical skills room or dan ya so apay na we sisi ho nti say fans original buildings na ka we na we nti eno no ma kai kakra hana sisa improvement abam eye na mu we na yantimi maintain na ye say no me hu say school na komanie school na hana administration no hana teacher for tena nti say school na sisa senkra at least our building we have to be able to restore it. Yeah. But I know actually many just improvement abam in school down ko ye atim futurum. Nti at least blocks now mercy no cement concrete and any improvement and ye pa.
Then now unya ya anka obesesa fa school ho ama woni age school ho.
Results seminar me tie no. Me nim ne nti a akoban sa bia kire ne ebedi ho nkomo ahu ne nti a akoye sa. Na ade a me pese me sa ebia minim the level of involvement a awofo adem ho ehye school num minim the level of involvement a corona nkasa mani nim panyi krom ha himfo no ani panyimfo ha no involved in the school as I say no beduru ye no krom ha na ma politics na ye bebre politics na se na ma bebre nti no so politics ni take over then we're losing ni ade be boa kuro no nti ande many answer danje ho but ni ya be hu no ye na be boa me ya hwe ni enema nkomo a be didi efi ha se ko
ye jam wako ene adoya ma be 6 computers ene emu teaching and learning materials eno so kan ho asem say
yeah because na me kan ye no ye time ye ti a chiro computer test ye nya computer o ha ye hu mouse da nti ye sen nkora no anya bibisa na time ye hu se computer build ni si o laptop most lab si ho computer sim nti we ne be boa nkora no ade ama ye ni gise ne yetimi aba na ye ni yonkofo ni nyina be support na aye kama ya disrede ni say teacher for no be ye adwuma yi ama nkora no bia at least bia ansatima so mbi bia ansatima so mbi na enkosi ho enye engine futuro ana say ye ntam nkosi office teacher for nkwa ni nyusu nti momfa man nkora no nyusu na e ba sa be ma botai edisi ani se ba no sabotai ni se bebem
Dr. Eja Nwako onsem wa futuo ene unkwansha etwato obia wa ho kire bebi a yefiri hia dɔso wɔ ha na medical kan sɛ awofo mamani nkɔbɛ ma ho ene na ma woni bi kura na bomodina support oba me papa kodo koko no ni bi bato de sina ni sɛ so baton ni koko fu kura ma ne ba ko school a obɛyɛ na mba fie papa me grades onim ntim bia metima kan sɛ minya f no kyɛ sɛ wa ya de no onim bato de sina ni sɛ me ni bi kura mɛyɛ ma me ba na akɔ ene ni decided me to awofo anim sɛ momode no momani nkɔma no teacher for so momani nkɔnkra no sɛ na me kan ye no niema ekɔ so ye team ha experience e ba ye benya no ni nyina nye book no nko a book no wɔ ne place na mom nsuahuna hora ma nkora no benya niema ye ni nkɔnkra no ho na edura bi a teacher for nim sɛ ye ni GS for pay ni nye edura bi a pay ni nye ntina ye de sa bufo na akɔnkra no so but adwuma ya agye atum a ye bɛyɛ no no ndi o sɛ ye ni yie na ho nhyira ba na ye teacher na friend no hai he's very proud so who and just solve no problem but he's very proud so who yen and teacher for nsi betimanya sa feeling no na fa Berekum for so no ye me yan ko school ho ye nananom kodo koko ye papa no kodo koko ne koko ni nyina wu so who ne aka ene we pe a ye nsi betim dia aboa ne dia build ye kro nti ye me yan ko school ho be boy doctor beda wase be se oni yan kasa
me da se
ya ma wakɔ ba so ba radio TV so
on ba cha meje mo
ene mam te say
nyame adom bɔkɔ gusu hira atamfo na ebre
o ma ne ha
96
o ka ho bi
me ka ho bi heya na me ba ye heya na me wi ye nti na ye se ye homecoming na ya ba bi
o ba ye no woni age na sa wura ho
oh in fact many age me reso asana ho
Sulemai
ma be hu teacher ni bi obo me bu hunu bo me na fa so bi ani so
sabra so me je de na uso kakra
na me ye kete me nkura na ntuo na me nkura abasa den time yeah
enti enania mo ba ye o kan ho asem sai
dia me kan say ni monyam nyina ye rade dia bible so wan fa mfiri soro amawa wo ye ho hwe anye den enye ye enti nyame na aye ana onipa ntumi nye biribi gise nyame de ama no ti nyame anka obi akoma wontumi nye hwe ti de ebe kan nyina ne se animonyam nyina ye rade nyankopon dia
aja he na ye beda wase so ne kasa
nyame so na me nua we ma mo na ba so enye program need to me ye successful pa dan na from day one. In fact, why are there? Maya and crowd were organized ocean Maya we Alawa Gay, not the Alawa. Alawa for no more to Mukoja no na GD. Training college for no. Or Moji Yano no so or the Nahofeno or the Nahofeno Aquaji. But the diner, you know, in fact, say a bonabaso, Tinya Mishra and Baby.
Every say, medium Demba Cope. Razak, Razak, the moon 96. School way, the mean to me can once and baby. If we say the school now, you know, why am I a dorsal? Through school, I'm saying that you never be a jina. It's me a juma, a boy, a bra. And in the Mrasu saying, yeah, day, will be a school, be open, no summer wedding, every school. Auntie and ne, some who you are, I'm the school in Tihondo, and I'm in your bar. Said the massive bread.
Yes, I must say, Razak. Apa ni memang macam?
Yeah,
and then one more for a dumb strong. And then no secret.
Ready, Yeshua. And on that, Papa, so you're from a Prophet Stephen Amankona. Yeah, I'm a man, I'm the founder and leader of Prince of Life Kingdom Ministry. I was Sampa, Jama enough. Na me co school me can the year 1996.
Very nice.
Class no
and then near course we okay what I'm saying.
I did the kan Sudan the man Yankopon. Na ade na ya fekra bruso age yensam. If you say wo hwe school yi abakose ma yete ya che. Year group no bia ni ho a watimi atu anamon ya yedi kan ya den atui. Enti yenim say yadua bibi afi. And into na my yafina ayasononko. Then you say we down so betwe yenu no bebre nso so ama omo so abafie ababebo school no. Enti minim say na de digida kese na animonyam so ehye ade maye nyina na fe mafasa akwanya nso mabɔ me nuanom a yane omu nyina eco school 1996 ye wie demonstration JSS ewo ye 1996 no mabɔ mu nyina aba so.
So for ye bede base bebre so ne yankasa.
Yo meso me da ase nyame nhiro bia.
Me nhiro.
Indi amakuku fi Benedict.
Benedict and all students abaye mo doye asembe na mo ka kire wo mu.
Oh, but asema me ka kire nsi yakopon hira mo pa na babi omu yisika fili bia awade yakopon bo mo na awade nsama mo nsanka na yeda mo ase wadoye kesi mo aye sense omu ye first student mo twen since 1966 na mo asan be kai bi since we be kai bi wan tie de no kesi mo kasi babi omu yisika fili bia on be bo school bia no awade yakopon tuma dinya no hye mo animunyam na yesu na awade so mboa ye ne fi so ye wa we hye mu se ye ko school ya sabe school ya do ye tie awade so enka ye ho
ye bede base bebre. All right. So today, the old students, which happens to be 1996 year group, have come. They've donated items, computers worth about 6 to your schools, and some of the teaching and learning materials as well. What do you have to tell them?
We're grateful, and as I'm standing, I feel very turmoil. I'm very about what they've done for us, and we are looking up on them to do more, and we never so fail them.
So, what motivation do you take from what they have done?
Like, what they've done, it has made me proud of them, and I also promise that we're also gonna learn hard and do more than what they've done. So the school should also watch out for us.
What advice do you have for your fellow students?
I would advise my fellow students to also learn as hard as they did, so that we can also become great persons like they've done. We promise our school to look out for us. We're also coming to do more than they've done.
Your name?
I'm in a person of Amanfo for Sharifa.
Sharifa, which class are you?
I'm in JHS 3A.
All right. We thank you for speaking with us.
We also thank you. Thank you.
All right. Opani yama aha.
Yo, Major Osu, Minia.
Yedi kan babodi ama yana wa kire subject a wo kire na say wo dey bia e wo school.
Okay, me dini Francis Adeyamwako, a science teacher. I eta frame me Adwempa, a very hard-working science teacher.
Adwempa ye hwe say na enne all students o man ba ye e dey amamu school you know. Say wo mu kan ho asem say.
In fact, all students for no 1996 year group for no enne o mama me ho adwiri me papa. Because maybe 6 years ago.
Odi to muhui. Hona me so me kira de o. Na me ba ha no ne ma be hu ni say computer mpo ye ni go school ha. Bibi bia ye sra. Enti se ne mo akasa mo ka masem a mo school mu agi atum a mo aka ma bia ati demonstration Canada mo mra na mo ye mboa. enti mekaayɛ ɔno nso ampopo ne ti na ɔse ɔde bɛto ne mpanyimfo anim na na ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ biara no ɔmo abɛyɛ de aboa yɛ sukuu
ɛnɛ nea wohu yi ɔmo abɛyɛ de aboa mo sukuu yi ɛyɛ wɔne gye sɛm anaasɛ nea wohu no
kɛse paa ne de m'ani agye ankasa sɛ nyankopɔn ama yɛhu ade fɛfɛɛfɛ a ɛnti sɛ kyɛ mehu nea menka mpo yɛda nyame ase ɛwɔ ade a nnɛ dɛ yɛhu
madam lamisi yɛbɛda wase bebree so paa ɛyɛ Mr. Prempeh ɔwɔ ha yɛne no ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ Mr. Prempeh
yes dear
yɛma wɔ ha
yeah me nua
ɔho te sɛn
yesu adom
ɛnɛ wotee sɛ wɔ sukuufoɔ wakyerɛ ɔmo adeɛ na kwasɛm no sɛ ɔmo watumi asan abu nkɔmpa ba ɔmo akyi na yɛbɔ waba so hyɛ wɔ neonyam no ɔho yɛ ɔsɛn
nɔkorɛ ni na menim sɛ program bi sei ɛɛkɔ so ba na menim sɛ yɛ nnɛ nti yɛkɔduu office ɔmo sɛ yɛ mmra no na ayɛ me biribi na mebɛduru ha no ayɛ ma ahohoahoa paa sɛ wakyerɛ adeɛ ama mpanimfoɔ sɛ hwɛ atitirifoɔ a apia fi mu o na badwam yɛakae wɔ ɛbɔ waba so me nua ɛsen sɛ madu heaven
Mr. Prempeh yɛn hwɛ ne sɛ tam biara wɔ mo kasa akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ yɛakatua ɛwɔ soro mfiyɛ nwenta so a wode yɛ adwuma ama nnɛ wanya abasobɔdie no ɛdeɛ na ɛhyɛ wo nkuran
nea ɛhyɛ me nkuran nyinaa ne sɛ nyame anim ni misa no manya awofoɔ ansɔ me mu enti mebɛkyerɛ adeɛ no wo a mbɛhunu sɛ ɛneyɛ pa wɔ mu biara no yɛ na ɛhyɛ me sɛ memmoa wo na wo neyɛ pa no ɛnna adi na nwie pɛyɛ na ɛma w'abrabɔ ɛnkɔ so
Mr. Prempeh yɛgya mo akɔntia wam afoto bɛn ɛna wode ma ankorankora bi a ɔhwɛ wo sukuuni bi a ɔhwɛ wo saa bere
nea mede nkuranhyɛ sɛm a mede ma obiara ne sɛ wonnim nea nyame de adua wo mu enti sɛ wo nso woyɛ panin na wohu sɛ abɔfra a wotete no anaa adwumadeɛ de ama wɔ no obi wɔ potentials bi wɔ no mu a boa no na build that potentials no for the person
Mr. Prempeh yɛda wase bebree sɛ wo ne akasa
nyame nhyira bo bebree
well ɔwu so ahyɛ wo ɛwɔ ha yɛne ne ntwetwe nkɔmmɔ masa yɛma wɔ ha ɛba TV so
megye wo so
na ho te sɛn
nyame adome ho yɛ paa
masa ne yɛdi kan ɛnɛ wɔ hofama no ɛdam soronko koraa ɛdeɛn na ɛyɛ wo secret ɛnɛ ɛma wotumi asiesie wo ho sɛi
and a special occasion because that is a homecoming na Asia 96 year group and it so we na obia sisi no kama because the program like be say no and time it is a best sisa dia na say we so prepare for sa occasion
and masa bede was bebre na asamba ko omokan ne say bra mo ye omadwen say omoba aha no ana homecoming no you were very cooperative and then na pusu wa ema wo ye so cooperative sa
I sebio wiase de bia ni hɔ ne okiri sɛ fa wasempa kodo enti ebra ekoba sɛ ɔmo yɛ homecoming de na bia minim sɛ ade papa be firi mu aba efi sɛ headmaster bia no anida so ne sɛ anase na ne ɔhwehwɛ ne sɛ bia the school so can sell his school out enti mi hu sɛ saa opportunity no de eba bɛbo school no
masa na enne ɛyɛ homecoming for na sɛ all students ɛbɛyɛ ɛyɛ woni so anase ɛwɔ formal ne ɔmɛyɛ no
Bromenti asias kura because we list a spare this and in the end in fact marvelous
masa ye je mo akọ na sabre ye question ye twa to ne se eye ofoforo a omo nso wi wo ha no asem na wo kan ana o ha ahoro ben e sabre ye wo school mu a wo be kan ama afoforo nyina ate
yo school mu de ye kan ha already a ke doso na so because Rome was not built a day no it is kakra no ye ha no yantimi anyi ni na kura mfiri okura ebetuma yidodo na afiri ho na sesi ya pa de ha no kese pa ye babia mofran beja ajanabia in fact say hwan kura ko be 700 na say ni one single toreta in fact na ha dwen pa because a man de kura na re ho semete ye ne say ba say o beja mo nan a age say o kokuro na so obi ekokromu a sometimes no hwe kura no wansan ba bi mu nti ene de problem kese pa nti ye ne PTA ne kura adwen ho nanso so na sika seminti ama aye problem kakra
masa ye je mo akọ asem na wo kan twato
oh asema me ka twato no se ne ne ye hu ni ye bompa ye se and then ye the first and the last sanka ebeto us because the demonstration no sana na ye nyina ye tie no established in 78 they free all students first all students in 81 the from 81 kosi be 2011 na ye che school mu miensa no efiri saa mbra na 2011 besi 81 no so all students ni na kura come together come say your problem then ke be 99% solved.
Yo master also chan ya da wase bebre say oje bre na oni TV e kasa
yo me so medam wase bebre nyame nhira mo so
Maxwell also chan na atwetwen ko mo no ba demonstration see a wono na sabre oye headmaster ema school yi and demonstration C 1996 year group homecoming no abaso abusafo anti
Audio Jungle.